This is Brian Gilbert, and you're watching GoTarryn TV.
Hey everybody, we're back. Happy Thursday, December the 17th. Welcome to GoTarryn TV. And yes, as you can see side by side, we have Brian Gilbert returning to GoTarryn TV. Brian, thanks so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us again.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we appreciate you coming on every time. The last several times we've had you on, just really insightful, helpful fitness suggestions, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're right now in December. It's a critical time because, as you know, a lot of people are making those excuses. Oh, it's the holidays. I got to get last-minute shopping done. January 1st is around the corner. Why not wait a couple of weeks? I'll just go ahead and go to these Christmas parties, have some Christmas spirit, eat those cookies, and, this is the time of activity usage when it really goes down. We see a lot of people not coming to the gym. So having said all that, first and foremost, how do you combat that, and what do you tell your clients that you work with in terms of staying motivated? Because that's what it's all about.
Well, a lot of times I have clients, and this is around the time of year, they start getting their New Year's resolutions lined up. And what I really try to motivate them to do is, if you have a resolution to do this or that, why wait to January 1st? It's December 17th right now. If you get started now, you got a 2-week head start on anything you might have a resolution on. If you're trying to lose 10 pounds, dress size, whatever it might be, a 2-week head start on your goal is always going to put you ahead of the curve. And that's one thing, I like being ahead, something certainly like with the ladies, you can, kind of motivate them in 2 weeks, how you can get a 2 or 3 pound head start on your New Year's goals. And also too, let them know, hey, any little thing that you do in the gym can offset some of those holiday parties that you made mention of. You're going to want that glass of wine at the holiday party. You're going to want that piece of cake. You're going to want that eggnog. Well, hey, you get in the gym, you might can have a little bit more than you normally would. So that's one way, kind of make it kind of a trade-off. Hey, if I'm going to go to this holiday party and indulge, then I have to be in the gym 3 times this week. So those are, a couple ways that we try to do that. But anything that we can do to drag them into the gym, we'll do it.
I like that. I think I could learn from that philosophy too for myself. What about yourself, Brian? Like, do you get invited to any of these holidays? Do you have a problem, like any conflicts or challenges this time of year getting your workouts in and staying motivated? How about for yourself?
Well, certainly, this time of year, time is just, certainly with 2 kids, time is so limited. But I try to get something in. Maybe, when I go in, I'm not, going into detail with my workout, maybe doing, big stuff, large muscle groups, prime movers, getting a lot of cardio in. And if I do go to holiday parties, try to find something that's healthy and try to, quote unquote, load up on that. So if there's any type of veggie trays or anything like that, really try to make that the bulk of what you eat at the holiday parties. Stay away from all the sugary cookies and whatnot. And, try to stay hydrated. I know it's, you always drink eggnog, this, that, and the third, coffee during the holidays. But, try to get that water in. Something's going to flush your system, get you through this time of year until you can get to the first of the year and eating healthy again.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that for sure. That's something people don't want to neglect. And then for the New Year's resolutions, what's your take on that? Do you think New Year's resolutions are good? Do you think they work? Do you think it varies? Or for your clients and for yourself too, what do you think in terms of fitness goals and health and wellness challenges and such for January 1st? What's your thoughts on that?
I think anytime you want to set some goals, it's a great thing. Anytime you have a plan as opposed to just going there, just be going in there. So any time of year I think is a great time for fitness goals. Certainly the first year is a great time.
Yep.
I think what happens with a lot of people there, and I've felt victim to it before in the past, is you set goals that aren't, very easily achievable.
Right.
First year, maybe set, the goal, set the bar too high. I think if you set that bar and you set it as something achievable and something that you can give yourself some small increments to hit before you reach that ultimate New Year's goal,
yeah.
It's a great thing. But, you want to keep those goals achievable. Perhaps if you have a goal of, losing 30 pounds, maybe set, not just, I leave it out there as an open goal. Give your time, I want to lose 30 pounds by May, and I want to be down 10 pounds, every third of the way there, whatever that might be. But, really break it down and don't just leave it this broad, I just want to do this. But, really set yourself up and have benchmarks, set yourself up for success. And I think it's an excellent route to go in.
Perfect. And you had mentioned just a couple of minutes ago your two girls. I've seen them. They're beautiful. They look like two princesses. They're angels. You've talked about them before. Can you remind us what are their names and how old are they?
I got Brianna who just turned 9 a couple weeks ago, and then Brielle who is 5, and she'll be 6 in 2 weeks on December 30th.
They are gorgeous, and anybody who's watching this to go to Family Life Center, if they've seen them, they know they're just two darlings. And so, okay,
Mascot.
they're awesome. I love them. When they're very, very young, obviously, but I'm a new father as of just earlier this year. I'm thinking in terms of anybody who's a family person, a parent, and they've got children or kids. What about in terms of what you see right now with people with their children? When can they get started with having their kids be healthy and active and even exercising? What's your take on that as well?
I mean, it's never too young. I mean, obviously, we don't want too young kids, moving weight or anything like that. But it's
Hmm.
never too young to move. Never too young to try to eat healthy. Kids are very curious. A lot
Yep.
of times they'll at least try something once. I mean, you can put Brussels sprouts in front of them as long as you say they're delicious. They won't know until they put it in their mouth. They may not put it in there again, but you can always get them to try anything once. And certainly, you got to get out, get active. One of the easiest ways to get kids involved in exercise at an early age is, they love bouncing balls, they love sports. So anything get involved in soccer. I know my oldest girl; she's involved with the girls on the run club at her school.
Nice.
So she,
Good.
like to run. Youngest daughter does dance, and so they both have endless energy. So anything that you can get to grab their attention that involves physical activity, you pretty much got them hooked in, and they'll go, like the Energizer Bunny for days and days. And like I said, it's never too young. I read a couple of things, don't even start, with the weightlifting stuff until, 13, 14 years of age. Not that
Sure.
my girls will be that much into it anyway, but, as long as they keep moving, keep active, that's what we're going for.
And that's important too, because a lot of times the reason why I say that you see kids, the in America, especially the sugar, the candy, the unhealthy eating, the sodas, and all. Just a few weeks ago for Thanksgiving, we went to Golden Corral, my family and I, for our Thanksgiving dinner. And my God, that just showed you just if you've been to a Golden Corral or anybody
Yeah.
watching, we know the buffet, the dessert part, and it was just like being a fitness professional, just as you are as well as I am. Like if you were in there witnessing it, you almost feel like guilty or obligated to go over there and tell those kids like, hey, let's be careful. But it was just such a,
Right.
what was your take on when Thanksgiving happened? Did you notice a lot of your clients coming back to you and telling you, oh, Brian, I overate or I had too many sweets? What was your, overall
Uh,
consensus on that?
Oh yeah, I mean that was a theme. I mean, I
Yeah,
think myself included, to be honest, but I mean everybody came
sure.
back and it was hey, for one weekend, one day, just anything you put in front of me, I ate. Now I need to get rid of it. So certainly, the rate of attendance was a lot higher that week after Thanksgiving than it was the week before. But
Good.
that was definitely the theme of after Thanksgiving was, hey, I did
Yeah.
bad. Let's make up for it. Let's get back to it.
Absolutely. And then bouncing back to New Year's again in the future here next month, you're probably going to see an influx, I take it, of people probably calling you saying, Brian, I need to get back on it.
But yeah.
You see those New Year's resolution people, I guess, too, don't you?
Oh yeah. I mean that's as personal trainer, that's your busiest time of year, the first of the year. I mean,
Yeah.
towards the end of the year, not so much. First of the year is just completely different. So hey, I'm ready for it.
You got to get ready. Yeah, definitely, because it'll be here before you know it. Well, Brian, like I said earlier, I do mean it. Always a pleasure speaking to you, having you on here. Thank you so much for your time. Hope that you can
Problem.
join us back next month and next year in the new year of January. We'll have you on here and see how your month's going. Before we let you go, if this is anybody's first time watching you here on GoTarryn TV, what are the best ways for people to reach you directly if they have any questions or if they're interested in personal training or
Uh,
anything?
best way to contact me. Of course, I train in the Family Life Center. I also do some in-home training. But just
Mhm.
pick up the phone. Give me a call 678-927-0606. Again, 678-927-0606. Just pick it up. Give me a call. I'm Brian.
Perfect. Very good, Brian. Well, again, thank you again. Appreciate it. And hey, enjoy the rest of this month and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you.
All right, Brian. We'll see you later, folks. There you have it, Brian Gilbert. Make sure you give him a call or shoot him a text today. And thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you later on. Okay, everybody, there you have it. There's the contact information for Brian Gilbert, and I hope everyone enjoyed the video blog with Brian. Always a great time having him on here on GoTarryn TV, and always learned some really good stuff from him. So, Brian, thanks so much for joining us, and hope to have you back on in the new year. And everyone else out there, we're very quickly approaching Christmas time, and the holidays are here, so I encourage everyone out there to get ready for the holiday season and be generous out there, and think about what Brian told you about getting in your workouts and exercising and eating right and staying healthy. And also, in the meantime, after you're done checking him out and connecting with him, you can also connect with yours truly by going to the website link at the bottom of your screen, www.gotarryn.tv, and bookmark that as a favorite to your web browser and tell 2 people about that today. Also, if you haven't done so, I also encourage you to like GoTarryn on Facebook, subscribe to GoTarryn on YouTube, follow GoTarryn on Twitter, and that way you'll stay connected with Taryn, the traveling trainer of GoTarryn Personal Training, who always tells each and every one out there that it's your time, it's your investment, it's your life. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, everybody, and off to the weekend we go. We'll see you next time on GoTarryn TV. Bye-bye.